Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Alright, today we're going to be continuing our journey through the wonderful director John Carpenter's filmography. This one is going to be interesting, I think. This is In the Mouth of Madness. Okay, so people have actually been recommending that I watch this movie for many months, ever since I first watched Event Horizon. And if you guys haven't seen that movie, definitely do check it out and check out my reaction, because that was a trip. That was a trip of a movie. And it had Sam Neill, and right away I had people commenting, if you want to see an even crazier movie with Sam Neill in it, you must watch In the Mouth of Madness. And then I started watching John Carpenter movies, and so I started getting it recommended again more and more. But as I've been going through John Carpenter's filmography, I've done various polls for which movie I should watch next, and this one just hadn't come out on top, so it took a while to get here, but we are here, and I am very curious to see what this is going to be all about, because people, like I said, Event Horizon, that was a crazy movie, and if that made people think that I should watch this, or say that this is even crazier, I have no idea what to expect. But I've been thoroughly enjoying all my John Carpenter movies that I've reacted to, so there's a ton of them up on the channel if you want to check them out. Definitely, please do. If you want to have a say in things I watch in the future, if you want to get early access to reactions, full-length reactions, please do check out my Patreon. I've also got exclusive content, tons of fun stuff over there. I really also appreciate anyone that watches on YouTube. If you wouldn't mind liking the video, putting a comment of something, it helps like boost me in the algorithm, and also subscribing. I'm really hoping to get to 100k subscribers one day and get that silver play button. That's the goal, that's the dream, so any help you guys could offer is appreciated. Alright, let's do this. Let's watch In the Mouth of Madness. Here we go. One thing with a John Carpenter movie, you always know you're gonna get an awesome score, because he does the scores himself. But this one really has like some Metallica vibes, I'm not gonna lie. This is all something being printed. Charlton Heston, huh? In the Mouth of Madness is a book. Interesting. Sutter, Kane. The Hobb's End Horror by Sutter, Kane. And In the Mouth of Madness is the book that's coming soon. Gotcha. Okay. What is... I guess that's supposed to be like a hospital? I was gonna say like the view of everything doesn't even look real.
Bring him in.
Oh. Mental hospital.
Trent.
John J.
Put
John
him in
J. Trent.
number 9.
Why does the doctor have crazy hair?
Hang on to it.
Well, that's Sam Neill. In a padded room.
I'm sorry about the balls. It was a lucky shot, that's all.
Like, I didn't aim for your balls.
Thank you.
Wow, look at these corridors. Very, Guys, what are you doing? Cats! Hey! Hey!
You hear me? I'm not insane.
Uh-oh. This is gonna help your case. Wow, this, mental hospital almost looks like a fortress. Okay, I mean, I kind of get it, sir, but don't you think you need to hear what's going on? Like, what if somebody has a medical emergency?
Not the Carpenters, too.
And they're all singing it, oh my god. Does he hate the Carpenters? Whoa. The sound effects and the lights flashing, it's
This is a rotten way to end it.
This is not the ending. You haven't read it yet.
Oh! Whoa! Okay, I saw some sort of monster, guy with an axe, crazy looking lady, church, Hey, there's that guy.
Came in this afternoon?
Yes. How did you get here so fast?
That certainly, didn't help his case of not being mad.
You think he's one of them?
Mr. Saperstein, I promise you that's what I'm here to find out. Is this it?
Yes.
Did you make any requests?
Just
A black crayon?
single black crayon.
Oh. Oh! Oh! Totally not crazy.
John?
Hang on.
How'd he get them on his back? Oh my god.
My name is Dr. Wren, and I'm going to try and get you out of here.
I don't know why I asked that question. He could just turn his shirt around.
No, I think I'll stay.
There's a guard with a pair of swollen testicles who swears you wanted out of here.
Yeah, not that long ago.
I changed my mind.
The crosses are a nice touch. They'd almost have to keep you in here once they'd seen these, wouldn't they, John?
Are we trying to protect ourselves against something in particular?
You're waiting to hear about my them, aren't you?
My them.
Well, every paranoid schizophrenic has one. A them, a they.
Oh, gotcha.
You want to hear about my them?
Well, there was that shadow
I
guy.
don't know how you've got to.
Things are turning to shit out there, aren't they? Let's talk about you. I was an insurance investigator. Freelance. Checked out phony claims, frauds, usual kind of thing. And lately I've been working for a firm here in the city. This started with the disappearance. The Sutter Kane disappearance.
The author. Ooh. Alright, so we got flashbacks.
How long I gotta be here?
It's an interesting way to film a conversation with the...
Just have a few final questions to ask about the file.
I've answered all your questions. I mean, enough's enough. It's supposed to be cut and dried. I mean, they told me that...
See, Robbie here, he owns the company.
Robbie looks disgusted.
And it's just a little thing, but you see, Robbie takes a view that it was you who burned down your own warehouse.
That's why Robbie has a look on his face like he's disgusted with this guy.
Shit, that was all my own stuff in that warehouse. I mean, that's my whole life.
You're really starting to sweat. Shall I turn on the air conditioning? What do you think?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Interrogation techniques.
She's a great lady.
You know her?
No, not really. We just met briefly when I went round to check up on your story.
Uh-oh.
See, we have these photographs of your wife tooling around town wearing various articles that you claim were destroyed.
Uh-oh.
It's impossible. This is all stuff I bought for myself.
See, the problem is, when I went round to talk to her, it turned out she knew a lot more than she thought she did.
More than she thought she did?
Especially after I showed her pictures of Miss Palmentary.
Oh!
Miss Palmentary?
Girlfriend?
Miss Rosa Palmentary. If you want to pull a scam, don't make your wife a
Especially if you're cheating on her.
do. Don't f around behind her back.
Whoops.
Everybody says you got the best nose for a con in the business.
You'll go mad with beer?
You never miss.
What's the miss? You learn to expect the worst in people and you get
Okay, so he's talking about always expecting the worst, but I don't think he's expecting this level of worse.
Well, be my man one more time. I'm having quite a difficult mess with our Kane.
publishing house.
Yeah, it's my biggest account. They just filed a claim. It cost me millions.
What's the claim?
Sutter Kane's missing.
Who?
Sutter Kane.
Oh! Jeez!
Do you read Sutter Kane?
Whoa! 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 Convenient police timing! His eyes doubled. His eyes doubled. He literally laughed.
This was the scene today outside several city bookstores. It was of Sutter Kane's latest novel, In the Mouth of Madness. Are his fans dangerous?
Only if you count X's.
And the eye thing.
Other stores across the city reporting.
Whoa! Whoa! Cthulhu! So is Sutter Kane supposed to be like a Lovecraftian figure? I was thinking Stephen King, because Sutter Kane, Stephen King, but those are some Lovecraftian type monsters.
You're not listening to me. I needed it yesterday. If you wait any longer, it'll be all over the front page. Get it done. Now, everybody out now, please. I need time with Mr. Trent. So, Mr. Trent, are you familiar with Arcane?
Well, aside from the fact that you're insured by the company I work for, I never heard of Arcane.
You read books?
He's like, I will for you.
Linda reads books for a living. She's one of our best editors. Since she joined the firm, she's been...
The guy that writes that horror crap.
He's the most widely read author. You can forget
Again,
about
Stephen King.
Kane outsells them all.
I want to know if this was made before or after Carpenter did Christine.
Who was the last person to hear from him?
His agent, Kane, mailed him several chapters of his new book.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I understand
don't tell me
were
that's
there
the
when
guy with the
poor man
axe.
went crazy in Midtown Manhattan.
Lunatic with the axe? That was Kane's agent?
Oh,
Hard
shit.
to believe, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you'd think a guy that outsells Stephen King could find better representation.
Oh, they don't like that. So this was somebody that they knew that was pretty sane before this. This is the implication that the book chapters made him nuts.
Great promotion for our Kane. Great publicity.
This was not a publicity stunt. You were there.
I mean, you saw the man get shot to death.
An effect on his less stable readers.
Effect like what?
An effect like eyes doubling.
Okay. Well, why don't you and I get together after work?
Told ya he was into her.
I don't think so.
I need to see his contracts, papers, you know.
Impossible. He became convinced his writing was real, not fiction. Then the work stopped coming. Why don't you try reading his stuff? See if you can get it.
If you can get it, huh? If you can get it. But it seems like a lot of the people that get it are like trashing bookstores. The universe is telling you, man. The universe is telling you to read it. Oh, what is that? Oh, jeez. I see A.
You want some too, buddy?
Now, relax, Robbie. Look, it's a scam. Of course it's a scam.
He really thinks it's all publicity. I mean,
It's a pop phenomenon. It's a craze. It'll pass, you know, this year's.
that sort of thing does happen.
Riots continue to hit eastern cities.
At all these bookstores.
Novel Hobbs Many officers have been physically attacked. More than 3
This guy looks like he's gonna warn him off reading the books. Look at him. He's like, I've been beat up by so many customers. The feeding.
I can see.
Excuse me?
He sees you.
Right, tell him I say hi.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Robbie. Yeah, I picked up some of these Sutter Kane books, you know, I've been reading them.
Interesting they don't have us hearing both sides of the conversation.
Funny thing is that they're kind of better written than you expect, you know. This
Oh. Hold on. I can see. I can see. Oh! I can see things like that guy's melting face. Whoa! Bunch of people with axes. Including that guy.
Do you want some too, buddy? He sees you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Ew! No! No! I wouldn't go that way either! Whoa my, clearly gonna chalk this up to a nightmare from reading the, horror books, but what the Oh my god! Guys, there is nothing more freaky than having a nightmare and you think you've woken up and then it turns out you're still in another like layer of nightmare so that you don't know when you're awake. Like, you know what I mean? If that has ever happened to you, nothing is worse than that. Oh.
Beautiful.
Is this the start of him getting so messed up? The ink?
Where'd you go?
And under his eyes, see.
Assuming you went somewhere.
So is he looking for a hint of where he went in his books? Or just in the covers? What kind of a... Oh, outlines. Like he saw on that one poster. Are these like puzzle pieces? They are.
Now I know why Kane had the artwork done himself. See this? It's a map. Like it or not, Kane's book covers place Hobbs End right in the middle of New England.
But it's not on the map.
Well, not on any new ones, but maybe on some old ones. There's plenty of forgotten towns across America.
You considered that he could have just put it anywhere?
How can you be sure he's there?
Well, I have to go to be sure. See, I'm not suggesting that you're lying, that that you're about to file a fraudulent claim, but
You're the one that came up with it.
if you really want your author back, if you really want your book, then maybe it's in both our best interests if I go find him.
I'm sure you won't mind if I send Miss Stiles along on your expedition.
Oh, she's like, wait, hold on. I didn't agree to that. He's like, oh no. What a hardship. The lady I was hitting on. Not really watching the road.
Shiny.
No way. Dude, don't be that guy.
Oh! What was it? What?
Hey, you're awake.
Hey, wait.
Fair reaction. Fair reaction.
We're lost.
We are lost because there is no such place as Hobb's End.
Never, never, never throw chips at a driver.
I don't know why not. You have your eyes off the road most of the time anyway.
Stiles, can I ask you something? Do you really like working on Kane stuff?
Oh, that's creepy. Look at how dark the rest of it is.
Have you ever busted anyone you know?
Yeah, sure I did.
Doesn't leave you much to believe in.
Disappointed in it either.
Jeez, look at
Believe me,
how
the sooner we're
dark.
off the planet, the better.
Off the planet.
No, not me. You're the Kane lover.
Kane's what scares me.
Well, what's to be scared about? It's not like it's real or anything.
That's funny. What's to be scared about? Because he says that in Jurassic Park too, and
Is what might happen if reality shared his point of
Well, we're not talking about reality here. We're talking about fiction. It's different, you know?
well, you're the one that's looking for the place.
I would if you realized everything you ever knew was gone. I'd be pretty lonely being the last one left.
She's saying this while they're surrounded by nothing and just blank darkness. Addicted to the books? Alright, that was weird. And that makes it even creepier.
Press? No, I think that's not just acting.
And the music.
That's what it is.
Yeah, so they were talking there about people being addicted to the books and creating a fantasy world. Uh-oh. Is this the same kid? Nope, it's not. It's... Woo, woo! It's much older version?
I saw a...
Cow, sheep, pig, what'd you see?
Much older version. And she thinks that she's just so tired. Oh, shit!
Just don't move, he'll get a blanket. Lie still. I can't get out. You won't let me out.
You won't let me out? It's got a kid's voice. It's the Joker thing. It's the same kid on the bike, but now suddenly they're very... Oh! He won't let you out of a loop? Some sort of loop in time where he's just constantly riding on that bike up. And that's creepy too. Like, what are those lights? They look like eyes.
Tell the cops we hit the next town. You okay?
Nope. You guys really had her go back to driving after that? I get maybe it was her turn, but, she hit someone. Oh god. No, don't stick your head out the window. Pull the car over. This is where we break. Oh, we're on a bridge. No. It's one of those one-way bridges. Suddenly it's daytime.
Oh, you can't believe it. I must have slept through the whole night. Hey, thanks for driving.
Oh. Was that some sort of transition into this town of the horror writer's imagination? Across that bridge? Across space and time? I don't... No, this is a town where a lot of his books are set. Again, like Stephen King, Castle Rock, or Derry.
That's all crap. I wonder where they manufacture this shit.
Random pack of running children. Okay.
Those kids.
This place is picture perfect and there's nobody around.
Well, someone or something is watching you. Hickman Hotel. Very pretty.
Never been here before.
I haven't. I've read about it.
Right. She's read the fictional books.
Sea filled with strange growing things, remember?
Remember?
Something enormous with arms like snakes.
In the books.
Hobbs in horror. Darcy, you know what I'm thinking? It's got to be a great tie-in for a town. Oh, yeah.
There's a loose board there.
Okay, it's really like they're just stepping into the world of the book. Across time and space, right?
Can I help you folks?
We're on our way to Boston. We thought we'd take a break in your famous little town.
Famous?
Yeah, what with the whole Sutter Kane thing and all.
Sutter who?
Oh, why'd they turn around?
We heard he came from around here. He comes back to stay once in a while.
I don't know anybody named Kane.
Because if they're in the world of the books, if they're in the book world, he doesn't exist. The author is above it all.
Oh, city folk.
And what you saw, regardless of what you think, we are not living inside a Sutter Kane store.
They're all in here.
The Mrs. Pickman in the book is a lunatic who chops her husband into coleslaw.
Well, have you considered that this one could be?
What if Kane's work isn't fiction?
For Christ's sake.
I mean, that wasn't what I was thinking, but...
Hear that?
Didn't you guys just have a discussion about reality versus unreality and...
Fine church with 250-foot spires with gold onions on the top. Now look.
Okay. Okay.
The view is from the east.
Oh, his face.
This place had once been the seat of an evil older than mankind and wider than the known universe.
And now he's reading the book.
Originally, there was an old stone church built on this site in 1788.
The Black Church.
The way it has swallowed our minds.
Our minds.
Except the mosaic of our Lord and Savior above the front door.
That's the one you saw the vision of.
Some believe the old sanctuary still exists somewhere, trapped inside this evil edifice.
There's the dog again.
Painting history with their sadistic wickedness.
Creatures with sadistic witnesses, huh? Wickedness.
The things Kane writes are
Beyond
indescribable.
description. Right.
Now that is a Lovecraft thing. Whoa.
Come on, we have to get out of here. They've gone straight.
Uh-oh. Yeah, probably shouldn't be in front of evil Whoa.
Johnny boy!
That guy again. Whoa! That's the doctor, right?
Is that Kane?
Oh! Oh! Yeah, I think it's runtime. Very terrible time to fall.
Tell me about that mob. Tell me that, Because I'll tell you how. This whole thing has been staged, that's how.
Sir, you really think this whole thing has been
Boy,
staged?
leave this shitty town. I'm gonna find someone who's gonna come clean. Dismiss your bullshit claim.
You're wrong, Trent. I know you.
That was true. Why would they pick you?
We didn't stage any of this. It's all happening for real, Trent.
I read the books too, you remember? There's nothing about any mob, any little girl.
Not in the old books, Trent. In the new one.
In the Mouth of Madness.
No one knew what was in it except me and Kane's agent.
Do you have it with you?
It's about the end. And it starts here in this place. Starting with the children. It's about people turning into
Children. Like the one that was kidnapped and the running ones.
We need to read the new book to find the way out.
Stars, I really hope you're making this up. I really do, because if you're not, you're actually crazy.
Oh, geez.
Hey.
Oh. My guy, you better not fall for this. Clear and obvious attempt to manipulate him into doing what you want. You gonna see the painting now? Your turn. Yeah, that wasn't like that before, my guy.
No smoking, please.
Just on my way out, I thought I'd stop and admire the artwork.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Stiles told me you painted it yourself.
I don't know her at all. She know me?
Well, she claims she does.
Getting awfully pink around the eyes.
Well, it's a nice place you got here. Well, it must be a hell of a thing to keep clean. You look as if you've been up all night.
Been reading.
Been reading what? Oh my god, her husband's back there, axed, isn't he? Where's she going?
Stiles! Stiles!
She taking the car? She's leaving him. Why would you leave him? Ah! It's so much worse than I thought.
You're a writer?
You want to talk to this guy? Like, no.
This ain't no tourist town.
Oh, I've been trying to. You, the old lady at the hotel.
He still thinks it's all an act. That's why he's smiling.
Can I buy you a beer?
Don't let it get to you. Just get out.
Oh god, what is she doing? Watch out for the children! They're apparently evil now.
Give it.
What are you?
No!
Where do you come from?
The doggy! They ate its leg!
You're my mommy.
Oh god.
Know what today is? Today is Mommy's Day.
Oh, they're about to take you and make you into their mommy, huh? Their monster mommy.
Linda.
Oh, and look at the light coming in. That's from the church, right? Any who dare enter this unholy site be damned forever. Guess that was a choice. Look at all the upside down crosses. I like the very warm coloring of this, even with like literal fire and torches, compared to the stark, like greenish blue coming off of the church on the outside. Okay, well, this door looks like it goes to some sort of horror dungeon, so clearly that's where we're going next. And now the room is much more freaky.
Linda, nice to see you again.
Is it?
You can edit this one from the inside.
Feels like we're inside something.
For years, I thought I was making all this up. But they were telling me what to write.
They? Creatures? The evil creatures?
Giving me the power to make it all real.
So whatever he believes whatever he writes comes into existence, and that is a power he got from those things.
See the instrument of their homecoming.
Instrument?
The new Bible. It
What?
starts the change. Helps you see.
The bleeding eyes is a sign that you've seen the book. So seeing the book and you can see, and then that... Yeah, like a monster growing out the back of his neck! Starts the change. So after she's seen it, then she starts becoming evil, transforming, being affected by the creatures.
I saw the book. Don't look at it. Don't read it, John. I'm losing me.
Okay, that's terrifying. I'm losing me.
Spigman?
Losing your ability to trust in your own self, your mind. Is that what they're turning into? That is kind of what the thing on the back of his neck looked like. Whoa! Oh! It is! It is! It is! It is!
Mrs. Pickman?
Why do there have to be tentacles?
We're going. Now.
Oh my god. Time to go. There's the things in there. That's what that other book talked about. Hey. Wow, and look at how like the sky is even turning that weird bluish color from the church.
Styles?
Look out, axe!
You're still here. Busy night.
Uh-oh.
Hidden speakers, you people are professional.
Sir. Sir.
We are not putting in a Sutter Kane story. This is not reality.
Reality is not what it used to be.
This makes my head hurt.
Look at this. You're alone.
Oh. No! No!
I have to. He wrote me this way.
He wrote... He wrote me this way. You just punch her in the face. Oh. I see. Alright, well, I mean, at least to me, this means that he's accepted that it's not an act anymore, but...
Jesus!
No! Jeez! Do we know how to hotwire a car? See, that wouldn't work anymore.
Oh, leaving?
We're already home.
You should have believed me.
Uh-oh.
Kane's writing me. He wants me to kiss you.
Why?
The readers won't
Oh, God!
Oh, God. Bike guy.
Kane has a job.
What? What's going on? Okay. That was some creepy, creepy practical effects. Nope. You're going in a loop just like the kid on the bike. He won't let you go.
Few wrong turns.
The blue light is like getting brighter. Oh no. Well, that's worse. That's worse. Yeah. Huh. Oh. Is he gonna try to go through them this time? That's what the music sounds like. Now look at what we've done. In a confessional booth? In that church? Like, don't leave me here without my cigarettes now!
Do you want to know the problem with places like this? It's never known how to convey the anatomy of horror. Religion seeks discipline through fear, yet doesn't understand the true nature of creation. No one's ever believed it enough to make it real.
And he's saying that's him.
Your books aren't real.
What, people get absorbed in it enough?
I've been translated into 18
Live in the
languages.
ideas? That's interesting.
You got a point.
I think you know it.
Anyway, your books suck.
He did not like that.
You must try reading my new one.
No, don't.
Yeah, it'll make the world ready for the change.
The change.
It takes its power from new readers, new believers. That's the point. Believe.
Belief.
The old ones can begin their journey back.
Uh-huh.
And with the way the other books have sold, this one is bound to be very, very popular.
Seems like you probably shouldn't read it. But the question is, do you even have the option?
Years to deliver, Trent. I'll be joining my new publishers now.
My new publishers? The creatures? The old ones? The...
You take the manuscript back to the world for me. That's what you do.
Ah!
You are what I wrote. Like this town.
So he wrote you to take it back.
It wasn't here before I wrote it. And neither were you. I know what's real. I know what I am.
Like, how would you know? If you were just a character inside a story.
Did you think my agent attacked you by accident? He read about you. He knew you'd bring it back and start the change. Make what's happened here happen everywhere.
And that you would be the one.
Tried to stop you. Not a piece of fiction. I think therefore you are. Read it if you don't believe me. See what I have in store for you.
You probably shouldn't.
Know what I am.
That didn't sound particularly confident.
Go back. Your world lies beyond that passage.
Oh yeah, let's just walk through that passageway. Totally. What is it? Like tearing the poster? Whoa. And Hobbs and Carl knew the truth. I'm just picking up little pieces of this. I don't think you should do that. She's reading it.
Trent's eyes refused to close. He did not shriek. Unholy abominations shrieked for him, as in the same second he saw them.
Uh-oh.
Choked with the gleaming white bones of countless unhallowed centuries. I can't. I've read to the end.
Interesting. Now, I was gonna say that we aren't gonna see any of it and just have him and his expression, but then there was a glimpse. And now this is all like weirdly futuristic. Oh! Yep. Yeah. Oh. Cthulhu and friends. Woo! And where is this? Did he wind up, like, on the other side of that? Yeah. Okay. Yep, the kid!
Have you been in an accident?
Yeah.
Want me to get somebody?
One way of putting it.
Just point me to the highway.
Straight up.
Hey, kid. You ever hear of Hobb's End?
Yeah. Sir, you can't just leave the book there and think that that's gonna solve your problem, because someone else will just find it. Jeez. Questioning everything now, right? Like, did I see what I thought I saw? What about what he said about me and my existence? Do I know what I am?
Mr. Trent, package for you, sir.
Uh-oh.
I know what he does out here.
Well, someone does.
I wonder what it's gonna be. What a surprise. Who would have thought?
Delivered this.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I was. And I didn't see shit.
Now he's really gonna lose his mind after he burns this and then it reappears again.
I remember New York during the Depression. People think they have it bad now. You should have seen the Bowery back then.
Alright, we're exaggerating a little bit, lady. Music is cool. Just very slightly in the background.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm gone now, you understand?
God's not supposed to be a hack horror writer.
Look around when you wake up. Did I ever tell you my favorite color was blue?
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Suddenly everything's blue.
Relax, buddy. Relax.
Again,
You're awake
waking
now.
up from a dream to another dream is horrible.
Are you deaf and dumb, sir?
I was just there in the town. There were people there, shops.
Oh God.
There never was, is, or shall be any such place by that name in this state. Ever.
Now he's like, am I just going crazy? Back to the poster. On the rip. The blue.
That is quite a story. If you could write it, I'd publish it. You don't believe it, do you?
Well, if I don't, what's my option? I'm crazy. I'm not crazy.
Alright, like.
Have you heard the rumors that Kane's books have...
Yeah, Styles.
Sure have.
Oh, that's
And,
the
you
girl
know.
say I sent with you. But I know I sent you off alone. Why wouldn't I remember?
Oh God.
Well, that's easy. She was written out.
Written out?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at, like, the look on his face when he's saying this. Of course he sounds insane.
And that's why I had to destroy the last manuscript.
But I know that's not true.
Cause he got it.
You delivered that
Right.
manuscript to me months ago. To me personally, in this room. For God's sakes, we published in July. The book's been in the stores for 7 weeks.
Have you read it?
No, I never read Kane's work. I haven't got the stomach for it.
Pull it, don't distribute it.
Too late.
I know this book will drive people crazy.
Well, let's hope so. The movie comes out next month.
Movie. Well, that's gonna a whole other level to things. The horrified look on his face, right? The movie will certainly, if the book was gonna be the potential way of making people at large numbers believe to let the old ones through, a movie would be a whole other level of that. Both in terms of belief and numbers. Right?
And medical agencies.
Oh.
Just an unbelievably horrible story, Mom. What? An epidemic of monumental proportions.
Oh. Here he is.
Motivated acts of violence. There are major violence.
Oh, the bleeding eyes.
I love it.
And this shouldn't come as a surprise.
Okay. I did not see that coming. But now, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Okay.
Just because you know the symptoms doesn't mean to say your story is true.
And it'll spread with each new reader. That's how it gets its power.
And movie. So viewer.
What about the people who don't read?
There's a movie.
I'm gonna leave now.
There's no hurry. It's safer in here now. It'll get worse out there.
Why?
Every species can smell its own extinction.
That's a crazy line.
And in 10 years, maybe less, the human race will just be a bedtime story for their children.
Vessels.
A myth.
For their children. Seriously though, why does the doctor have his hair like that?
Did he have anything to say?
A bit.
Thinks it's fiction, and that Sutter Kane's causing the epidemic.
Do you read
Whitey smile.
Sutter Kane?
Doctor already a part of it. Well, I guess they've arrived. Oh. Claw mark. All the other doors are open. How many copies of the book? Just throwing another jump scare.
I'll try to continue this emergency broadcast as long as we can hold.
Okay, I guess things have gotten pretty bad.
There are only a few stragglers left on the streets. Incredible epidemic of random mass killing has spread to every country in the civilized world.
Guess he's given up on the crosses.
Locally, the mass killings appear to have moved inland. All the major cities on the East Coast are silent.
They're with John Trent! That's crazy.
Take shelter immediately. Do not trust any friends or family members. I repeat, do not.
Starring John Trent.
I'm sorry about the bulls. It was a lucky shot, that's all.
Oh my god.
You hear me?
Just setting down with some popcorn and watching himself.
You're awake now.
Oh my god.
This is not a Sutter Kane story. This is not reality. Not reality. Not reality.
Well. Certainly comes across the I mean, what else can you do at this point, right? Other than laugh? Okay, guys, well, that was In the Mouth of Madness from John Carpenter. Where to even begin with this one? I guess I'll start with, I told you guys that after I watched Event Horizon with Sam Neill, people said that I should absolutely watch this to see an even like more crazy, out there Sam Neill movie. I feel like it would be hard to actually compare those two films because yes, they both seem, the interesting part is they both seemingly involve like ideas of like cosmic Lovecraftian horrors that are beyond, you know, understanding. And they both involve concept of someone going mad in relation to those things. But they're very, 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 very different. I mean, this had some graphic stuff, but this is much more along the lines of, I'd say the horror is much more psychological, despite the monsters that we saw at some points. The horror aspects are definitely much more psychological here. So I'm not sure which I would say is the crazier movie or even the crazier performance, though I will say that I do think that this one is a more like nuanced performance. It's kind of a gradual breakdown, seemingly going insane feeling that goes along with his character. Yeah. So there's that. Now, where to actually start with the contents of this film? Okay, so to begin with, I think probably it would be kind of useless to try to actually parse apart the idea of what's reality and what's not. I think that maybe that is besides the point. And in fact, the whole thing is almost like a meta discussion, a questioning of the concepts, like they talked about in the movie at some points, the concepts of reality versus madness, and reality versus unreality, sanity versus madness, how we know things like that we are and that we're not a character in something, and because there's no clear way to say in this story that say, here's where he was a sane person in the real world, and here's where he suddenly was not in the real world, but was in this fictional world that was created. I think you could try to parse that out. You could say, he started out, he was just this normal insurance investigator in the real world, and he was brought in to try and find Sutter Kane, who apparently his books were starting to drive people crazy, and he actually passed into this like other dimension world that was based on Sutter Kane's books that doesn't really exist. And like when they crossed over the bridge and we saw the like clouds and sky and all of that when he was asleep, that could be seen as crossing into that fiction world. And then that he, by bringing the book out of that fiction world, that Sutter Kane, like he was created in, like he was trapped inside Sutter Kane's mind as it was creating, almost, is the idea. And that after he came out of that with the book, and then people began to read it, more people read it, then they started going mad, and the line between fiction and reality blurred for them in the same way that it had blurred for others. And that is the thing that allowed the old ones to start coming through. So you could try to piece it together in that way, and then say at the end, you know, he gets institutionalized after all this comes to pass, and then he's seeing the movie after all this comes. But that falls apart completely when you start looking at some of the other elements, which is one of the things, the fact that he apparently brought in the manuscript a long time ago, months ago, and that it had already been published and people were already reading it. The fact it falls apart in the light of the movie seemingly existing and literally showing the things that we have seen. It falls apart in light of Linda, whether she existed or not, and it falls apart in light of Kane saying that you are just a character, basically saying that he created him and his sole purpose as a creation is to bring this into fruition. So really, like, you can't say that there's a fiction and a reality that are distinct in this, right? We are watching a movie which is about that, which is about a book that comes to reality and books that come to reality and shape reality. But it's not that straightforward. Like, him watching it is almost like us watching it, so to speak. The idea is that he didn't realize that he was a character, and he felt like, you know, and he was on the outside looking in, but that was not the case. And then you could try to look at us kind of as the same way as the audience, as kind of like thinking of ourselves as on the outside looking in, watching a fictional story about fictional stories. But that, again, that comes down to leaving you with questions like, well, if he didn't know he was a character, how would you know if you were just a character in a story? How do you know what is fiction versus reality? Like, can you know? Could anybody be in this actual situation? Like, and it really, in a lot of ways, it's a concept that is not unfamiliar to people. This, of course, came out long before something like The Matrix, but that is just a more high-tech version of the same concept, the same idea, which is, of course, an idea that has been discussed in philosophy going back forever, like the brain in the vat. How do you know that you're not just a brain in a vat? Like, how do you know if you are real or know what you are? I mean, that they even reference Descartes in this. Descartes, I think, therefore I am, but that came about because of questioning of reality and what is real and what are we, what are humans, what is the self. So really, like, these are the depth of the questions that this movie is playing with, and it certainly is not something that you can just simplistically break down into here's what actually happened and here's what didn't. So I don't, like I said, I don't think there's any point in trying to say, well, was he just crazy and imagining all of this all the time, or was there actually a Sutter Kane and he actually had this ability from the old ones and it was slowly inflicting it on the world? Or does Sutter Kane exist and he always had created Trent? I don't think there's much of a point in trying to figure that out, is what I'm trying to say. I think that the questioning is the point of the movie, so to speak. If that makes any sense. But I thoroughly did enjoy this. I still think it's interesting. Like, I kept trying to make the Stephen King connections because Sutter Kane, and then some of the stories they talked about, and even the idea of having a little town where he places a lot of his stories that he comes back to again and again. Those are all very Stephen King-ish, and the way that he talked about like a people viewing horror writers as not particularly good literature or worthy of respect, but they sell so much, and so like it kind of delves into that, lots of little references to it. So I really think that certainly was intentional, but then of course at the same time the actual concept of a lot of the horror within this is more Lovecraftian. Like I said, it's more like a cosmic horror that is beyond understanding. Even though we did see some glimpses of creatures for sure. So I do think it's an interesting combination, and of course I watched Prince of Darkness from John Carpenter before, and that's kind of a similar sort of idea of entities, horrors that are beyond, you know, understanding, so to speak, beyond the typical sort of creatures that we think about in a lot of horrors. And I guess in a lot of ways, The Thing is kind of like that too, though it has a more direct like we have a more direct sense of what it is. It still seems to come from elsewhere and has no understanding of why it is or what its purpose is beyond replication, that sort of thing. So yeah, so Carpenter plays around with these ideas in at various points in time, but in pretty distinctive ways, and this one is really unique to me. But even if you just strip it down to the bare bones idea of like a book that drives you crazy if you read it, or if you strip it down to the idea of an author who can write things into existence, even those are just cool and creepy and interesting ideas for a movie or a story that I really enjoyed getting to watch. And I do think that Sam Neill did a fantastic job in this. Some elements of this I do think are tremendously frightening. You know, the dream within a dream, sort of wake up, you never know if you're in a nightmare or not. Obviously, the concept of never knowing what you are, if you're real or if you're losing your mind. You had the scene where I think where she's saying that like she's losing me. The idea of that is a different kind of horror that really freaks me out. So it's not so much, I guess, graphic in the sense of Event Horizon, and it's not so much a horror in the sense of like you're terrified at all times, but it's a different kind of horror, one that is almost at a deeper level. And of course, it also had the typical John Carpenter things with the music and the way things are filmed, you know, especially like the car shots at night were so freaky, and I loved like the way that the church was illuminated and the usage of the colors at different points. So, as always, I thoroughly enjoyed a John Carpenter film. I definitely like to hear you guys' thoughts on this one because, like I said, it is quite a unique movie, very different from anything that I think that I've watched. I don't know if you guys have thoughts of other movies that you could relate to this in some way or think of that might have a similar feel. I think it might be difficult to find that, but if you can, let me know in the comments. And as always, if you have recommendations for future reactions, please do let me know. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.